Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to explore one of the most important pillars of maritime safety, the International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, better known as SOLAS. We will look at its fifth chapter, Safety of Navigation, and develop a clear understanding of Regulation 14 on ships manning. Let's begin with the origins of SOLAS. The foundation of our current framework is the SOLAS 1974 Convention. Although it entered into force internationally in May 1980, Malaysia acceded and ratified it on October 19, 1983, bringing it into force in January 1984. From that point onward, all Malaysian-flagged vessels have been legally required to comply, under the enforcement of Malaysia Marine Department. We must also note how SOLAS evolves through its protocols. Protocol 78 came into force in 1981 and was adopted by Malaysia alongside the main convention in 1983. Later, Protocol 88, modernizing safety certificates and surveys, became active internationally in 2000. Malaysia ratified it on November 11, 2011, with effect from February 2012. This timeline reflects Malaysia's ongoing commitment to updated safety standards. Now let's turn to SOLAS Chapter 5. Unless expressly provided otherwise, this chapter shall apply to all ships on all voyages, including small craft and fishing vessels. Chapter V is critical because it mandates the carriage of essential navigational equipment such as radar, AIS, ECDIS, and updated charts. It requires voyage planning from berth to berth, strict lookout practices, and proper bridge manning, especially in restricted visibility. It also supports essential services like navigational warnings, meteorology, and distress communications. The overarching aim is to ensure safe navigation, prevent collisions, and manage hazards, thereby protecting ships, the environment, and human life at sea. This brings us to Regulation 14, the core rule governing safe manning. It requires each flag state, including Malaysia, to ensure ships are sufficiently and effectively manned. Determining what is sufficient involves assessing the ship's size, type, machinery automation, trading area, voyage length, cargo hazards, and maintenance needs. At the same time, the crew themselves must be STCW qualified, medically fit. Only when the ship's operational demands align with the competence and readiness of the crew do we meet the requirements of Regulation 14. The administrative basis for manning is the Minimum Safe Manning Document, MSMD, issued by the flag state. This certificate specifies the absolute minimum number of officers and ratings required for a particular vessel. However, it is not uniform across ship types. For oil tankers, the calculation becomes far more demanding. These vessels handle hazardous, volatile liquids with elevated fire and explosion risks. Their operations involve complex cargo transfer procedures and far stricter pollution prevention obligations than other ship types. Because of these factors, the manning requirements for oil tankers are among the most comprehensive in the merchant fleet. Now let's apply this to our case vessel, the UUM-BOLEH. She is a Malaysian-flagged oil tanker with Port of Registry Penang, her keel laid in March 2005. With a gross tonnage of 28,927 and a deadweight of nearly 40,000 tons, she represents a substantial tanker class. Her dimensions, 222, 17 meters in length and 30 meters in breadth, with a scantling draft of just over 12 meters, have direct implications on maneuvering, navigation, and therefore manning considerations. These physical characteristics directly impact the safe manning structure required on board. Here is the proposed organizational structure for UUM-BOLEH. The deck department is led by the master and chief officer, supported by the second and third officers, along with a deck cadet. Ratings consist of a bosun, 3 able seafarers, and an ordinary seaman. In the engine department, the chief engineer is supported by the second, third, and fourth engineers, as well as an engine cadet, with motormen or fitters and a wiper providing technical support. For specialized and welfare roles, the ship carries an electrotechnical officer or electrician, a cook, and a steward. This composition ensures continuous 24-hour bridge and engine watchkeeping, as well as immediate readiness for emergencies. Let's justify the proposal. The overriding principle is full compliance, whether the ship sails unlimited voyage or near coastal. UUMBOLEH's size, over 28,000 gross tons, her 222-meter length, 12-meter draft, and the fact that she carries flammable liquid cargo all require a robust manning structure. Multiple certified officers with valid STCW and tanker endorsements are essential, and despite modern automation, qualified engine watchkeepers remain indispensable. This manning arrangement reflects strict adherence to SOLAS Regulation 14, Malaysia's MSMD criteria, and international best practice. In conclusion, SOLAS provides the backbone of maritime safety. Chapter 5 ensures safe navigation, and Regulation 14 ensures that vessels like UUMBOLEH are staffed with competent, adequate, and properly certified personnel. Understanding these requirements not only strengthens your academic foundation, but also prepares you for real-world responsibilities as future maritime professionals and safety managers. Thank you for watching.